Welcome everyone to my channel, that is Fast and Easy Maths, which is dedicated to give you tips and tricks related to mathematics. So students, as you all know that we are in the mode of revising for our 12th board exams, and today we are coming to the part 4 of this chapter, which is application of derivatives. And this part 4 is actually one of the easiest, okay, because here you just have to remember certain formulas and you are good to go. Okay, the first formula which we need to know is we need to actually understand that demand and supply, okay, both of these are actually function of price. Okay, so understand students, in this entire chapter, whenever they give you the word marginal means nothing but just finding the derivative of your entire equation given. So if they ask you for marginal demand, you just need to differentiate your demand with respect to price. Similarly, they ask you to find marginal supply, you just need to differentiate your supply equation with respect to price. Okay, now cost is actually a function of quantity. I have written x, f of x, but basically x is nothing but quantity. So again, marginal cost will be what? Yes, you all guessed it right. You just have to differentiate the cost equation with respect to x or the quantity given. Okay, now students, at times they ask you to find average cost also. So what is average cost? Average cost is nothing but just dividing your cost with the quantity. Okay, here you do not need to differentiate. So there are few things you need to remember when they tell you to find marginal of anything. You just have to differentiate, and when they tell you to find average, you need to just divide. Students, at the end of this video, you can just pause the video and take a screenshot, okay, because I'm going to put this in the entire frame of the video, okay, and you can use this as a reference when you are revising for the last minute of your board exams. Okay, so now students, coming after cost, let's come to revenue. So total revenue is equals to price into demand. Okay, and average revenue will be right, you divide it by demand. Okay, so now we know that revenue is nothing but price into demand, and when you divide it by demand, so demand and demand will cancel, so average revenue is nothing but P. Okay, here I'm just going to write M is denoting marginal, A is denoting average. Okay, now students, next we come to is total profit. Let me write this with another pen. So total profit is nothing but revenue minus cost. Okay, and after this you come to something called as elasticity of demand, which is denoted by something called as nu. Okay, and here the formula is minus P upon D into differentiating demand with respect to price, means into nothing but marginal demand. Okay, now here you need to understand that if n is equal to 0, then you can say that demand is perfectly inelastic. Okay, if n is equals to 1, we'll say demand is unitary elastic. If nu is greater than 1, then we say it is relatively elastic. And last but not the least, if nu is lying between 0 and 1, then we can say that it is relatively inelastic. Got it? So now students, after this you must be wondering, अच्छा इतने सारे formulas है, but trust me, it is not that difficult. It is very easy to remember these kind of formulas. Okay, so next we will come to finding MPC, APC, okay, and MPS and APS. Okay, so the sum of APC plus APS is 1 and MPC plus MPS is also 1. You need to remember this very hard, like, you know, you have to just put this in your brain. Okay, and what is MPC? MPC is nothing but marginal propensity to consume. Okay, so here it is actually given, let's say E of C. Okay, and E of C is actually function of X. Now you understand this X and this X is different because your X is nothing but income. Okay, so here if you want to find MPC, you just need to differentiate this equation with respect to income. Okay, and similarly if you wanted to find MPS, then you would have to differentiate E of S with respect to income. So these equations will be given, you just need to differentiate. Okay, and again, like I said, the word average itself says that you need to divide. So APC will be nothing but just dividing E of C with respect to X. I'm just using X. In some of the questions, instead of X, they give you I as well. So that is very straightforward. I is nothing but income, and that is what we are actually differentiating with respect to, and in this case we are dividing. Okay, so now APS will be E of S divided by X. Okay, so here let me put this in the correct frame. Yeah, so now you can take a screenshot, and students, if you like the way I'm explaining, then please hit the subscribe button, because that gives me tremendous amount of encouragement in doing these kind of videos. Okay, so now students, after this I'm thinking of taking up integration, but if you want any particular chapter of 12th grade, then please let me know so in the comment section. I will do that chapter first. Okay, see ya, bye.